So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront, and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. How are you? Happy Monday. Come on in here. It is Labor Day here in America. So we celebrate our workers, but in 2025, we're kind of celebrating our remote workers. Are they really working? I'm not sure. We might have to rethink these things. Who knows? But today, maybe it comes down to motivation. What do you think about motivation? Do you believe in motivation? Do you need motivation? Do you think motivation is like, it's not a thing? Come on, Scott, just do it. A lot of people talk about that. We'll chat about that a little bit today. I think there are 3 things that really can help keep you motivated. But essentially, what is motivation, man? It's getting the stuff you want. That's it, right? That's it. It's nothing fancy. It's like, I want this, but I won't do it, so let's get motivated. It is a Daily Boost. How you doing? It's me, Scott. Good to have you here today. By the way, I've had a couple of requests. Scott, make it easier to get in touch with you because, and you can get me on Instagram and other places, but sometimes, I get busy, I'm working, living life, riding my motorcycle, things like that. What's the best way? So I set up an email address so you will never, ever forget. It's so easy. Scott@dailyboostpodcast.com. Can you believe it? 20 years and I've never used that email address. What was I thinking? So if you want to say hi, you want to tell me a story, you want to say thank you, or you want to give me a comment, a suggestion, you can send anything good. All bad stuff goes to joy and I'm just kidding. Don't send bad stuff. That sucks. Motivation. I kind of chuckle when I talk about motivation because it's interesting because I'm kind of into the science of how do we get stuff? How do we get what we want? Isn't that what it is? You're the boss of you, right? Sometimes you lay in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning, you're waking up those little, is it spirit? Is it angels? Is it demons? Is it the universe? Something talking to you in the middle of the night is like, oh man, if I could get motivated to get what I want. Ultimately, that doesn't matter. What matters is you want something, right? So let's talk about it a little bit because motivation is one of those things that some people mock, some don't. But the fact of the matter is we all need it. It exists. It's part of human psychology. We have to have it. And it's there for you when you want it. But how do you get it? So the easiest way that I can explain how to at least get motivated is get excited. Because when inspiration strikes you, motivation is almost automatic, almost all the time. Have you ever noticed that before? I bet you have. Think for just a minute at a time when something popped into your head. And it could be the silliest thing, could be stupid thing, according to your mom and dad. Or potentially it was the best idea you ever had, or at least thought you had, right? And suddenly you couldn't stop yourself. I'm inspired. Off I go. You were so motivated, people couldn't figure out why you were so motivated. So hands down, the best way to be motivated is to get inspired. How do you do that? Well, I say explore the possibilities of life. What does that mean? It means instead of sitting around thinking, what am I going to do? Well, look out the window and say, maybe I'll do that. Try it. Give it a shot. See what happens. Because ultimately what ends up happening is your passion, purpose, meaning, and legacy in your life. Everything that you do is going to come in most cases because you stumbled on it. I know. It's like, no. It was my purpose. No, it wasn't. It was just sitting in the middle of the sidewalk and you tripped over it and you said, that's cool. Let's do more of that. Science all tells us that right now. So if you're running around trying to find your purpose and your passion, just keep running around. You'll trip over it eventually and go, that's cool. Let's do more of it. So if you want to get inspired, open your eyes, get out there and get some ideas, open your world a little bit. And when something captures your attention, pow, you have inspiration. And now you got motivation. It's important too, because, when you're a kid, when you're in like, say grade school, like under 5th grade, everybody motivates your butt. They do. Every adult, every teacher, they couldn't be nicer to you. They motivate you. And then suddenly you go to middle school, it's like a little less of that. In high school, then the girls motivate you. Well, they did me. And then you get the real job and you find out, well, I had this big social thing that was going on when I was in school. And then I got a job and there's like 3 people in an office and those old fuddy-duddies, they don't understand me. There's no motivation there. And then you say, well, let's get into sales because that's where the money is. And the salespeople motivate you because they want to make more money for themselves. And that's it. It's hard to stay motivated as an adult. Ultimately, it's up to you. It's a PYOTB moment. Pat yourself on the butt and say, I done good. You got to motivate yourself, be your own cheerleader, right? You are the boss of you. Believe it or not, come here real close. If you want to believe me, just come real close. You might not believe me, but you're actually in charge of everything. Nobody has any control over you, except God, maybe. Well, that's not even a maybe, but nonetheless, you're in charge of you. Whatever you want to do, to be, to go. You're in charge of you. Well, yes, God, I'm the boss of me, so I can change my mind and not do what I say I want to do. Yeah, no kidding. We all do that, don't we? Big-ass goal. That was my idea yesterday. I have a new one today. I had a client to me yesterday said, hey, Scott, I want to talk about this idea you had last week, if it's still a thing. I cracked up because I had 10 ideas over 10 weeks and none of them are a thing anymore, but all of them got to the thing I really like. See how that works? Crazy. Let's talk about this motivation thing. I did promise you I'd give you 3 ways to stay motivated, didn't I? Well, there's a couple of Zoomies out there. Zoomie's under 30 years old right now. They're counting the seconds right now. How long did it take for him to give me what I promised? See, it's kind of fun for me to kind of, torture the Zoomies a little bit because eventually you'll be 10 years older and you'll know what I'm talking about. But that's okay. I love you to death. I do. It's so cool to see the millennials become like us. I'm never going to be like my dad, my boomer. And now you're coming. The Gen Xers, you guys, we got to work on that a little bit. It's tough, man. I digress. Those 3 things to stay motivated. Number 1, your psychology helps, but mostly your physiology dictates your feelings. When you move, it wakes up your body. It guides your emotions. It makes anything possible. The easiest way for you to break free from a slump or to get what you want is to take a step. Stand up, take a step, and repeat, as I like to say.
Thinking about refreshing the carpet in your home? Now's the time to do it. For a limited time at the Home Depot, get 10% off installed carpet projects on trusted brands like LifeProof with PetProof technology, Home Decorators Collection, and Traffic Master. Plus, with installation starting at just 49 cents per square foot, upgrading your space is more affordable than ever at the Home Depot. Offer valid June 11th, 2026 through June 28th, 2026. Exclusions apply for licenses. See homedepot.com/license numbers.
Gotta move. And that doesn't mean move your fingers on the damn keyboard. Oh, come on, man. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't mean wiggle your toes and say, look, I'm moving. No, it means go. It means lift some weights. It means get out of breath a couple times. Get some exercise. Move. If you don't want to do that, at least stop overthinking and just start overwalking. Because your default brain kicks in. Suddenly you start getting these great ideas and suddenly you'll find the inspiration and suddenly you'll be motivated. If you can't get yourself motivated, get your body moving. Even if you don't like it, I'm telling you, go do it. It's an elixir. Frankly, I think it's not just the elixir for incredible mental health, but your physical health and longevity come down to the fact that you moved. Don't listen to me. I have no idea what the hell I'm talking about. Number 2, focus fuels your fire. If you are feeling unmotivated, you are unfocused. What does it mean? Come here, let's real close. Let's go Scott Logic scientific stuff here. Andrew Huberman can't even do this stuff, okay? Okay, Scott, I'm unfocused. No, you're not. You're focused on something else. That's Scott Logic. So swing it around and put it where it's supposed to be. That's all. Huh? Seriously. Yeah, it's true, right? You're focused on something because that's what your brain does. You're just on the wrong thing. So if you're not feeling motivated, it's because you're focused on the wrong thing. Most of you are focusing on why I'm not motivated. Guess what? If you're going to focus on not being motivated, you're going to get motivated, less motivated. That's how it works. Spin it around, get inspired, get focused on something that excites you, and watch what happens. And a great way to do it, by the way, is maybe on the treadmill. I'm telling you, move and get focused. So what else? There's a third way to do this, and man, I don't know if I would go here. Yeah, it can be funny, it can be upbeat, it can fish you off every so often. I can use little words or big words. I can slur my words, the whole damn thing. I can be direct. I can push your buttons. I can unpush your buttons. I can say, well, did he really say that? I can't believe he said that. All this stuff happens. But you know, it's words, right? The words I say are not random. Okay, that's a lie. Most of them aren't random, but a lot of experience allows me to make randomness sound like it makes somewhat sense. But the way you talk to yourself, it sucks. Why are you so mean to yourself? I mean, the words that you say to yourself and to other people, they really do create the emotions you have. If you are feeling unmotivated, I'm guessing you got some negative self-talk going on. It's going to drag you down and everybody else too. Oh, did I say that out loud? Sometimes I don't know if I thought it or my lips made it happen. I did say it, but okay, I have a rule. When I'm coaching you, so you come to me one day, right? You get the coaching confession. That's what you get. You get to come on the call and I shut up and let you talk. That's fine. You get to do it one time. One time. I want to know what the problems are. I want to know where your negativity is. I want to know what the heck has you held down. I want to know why you're not motivated. Tell me, go ahead. Just barf on me. That's all right. One time. Because I don't know about you, but I don't like to be barfed on twice. Do you? Here's the point. These words you're saying, these negative words, you're talking yourself out of what you want to be doing. And if you're not getting people, if you're not getting a job, if you're not getting the dates you want, if you're not getting the friendships you want, it's likely it's not you. Well, yeah, it is. No, that's how they see me. Yeah, I know. It's because you're putting it out there. And I will always guarantee you it's those words you're saying. So you have to pay attention to that. This is not very motivating, Scott. You're talking about being motivated and positive, upbeat. No, sometimes motivated is a good call, a good come to Jesus conversation or a kick in the ass too. That's motivation. That's a catalyst. Am I wrong here? Give me a hallelujah. Or an amen, whatever you want to do. It's just true, right? So if you live in the world of unicorn and rainbows, you're going to be disappointed because, well, there are rainbows, but you can't actually ever get to one. You ever notice you try to get to a rainbow and it goes further and further away? You can't find it. You can't do it. And I have yet to see a unicorn yet. I have not. I have tried. It doesn't work. In fact, I opened my phone the other day and there's not a unicorn app. There's an Uber app. I mean, it's like, okay, that makes sense. Life is what it is. Motivation is this fleeting thing that you need to drive yourself, but to do that, you have to be upbeat and positive in the sense that anything is possible. That if you can just kind of lean in the direction of something that inspires you, and that becomes your goal and your mission to do that, man, watch what happens, because it's going to take off underneath you like a racehorse, and you're not going to know what to do with it. And I just say, ride that. You don't chase your fears, you ride your fears. I like that idea. It's twisters, right? It's cool stuff. I know it's kind of weird, but I've done this a long time. And honestly, I'm tired of the positivity stuff. I know it's work. I know it's great. I'm not a negative guy. I'm a positive, upbeat guy. I'm a real guy. I cut through the crap. And the reality is that most people that work with me, when they finally get to me and talk to me directly, they're like, well, okay, that makes even more sense than the podcast did. I says, I know, because I got to pretty up sometimes for the podcast. I'm speaking your language. You know I'm speaking the truth. I'm not lying to you. This stuff works. You want to stay motivated? Get excited. Period. Boom. Get a big goal. Go after it. Stop listening to negative people. And most importantly, stop being negative yourself in the words you say. And stop watching those Netflix comedy specials that are negative and down and ugly. They'll wear you down. Be careful. Watch the good ones. Watch Leanne. She's awesome. Okay, I'm just saying, okay? Am I done yet? I think I am. I'm a little pumped up this week. You got 3 extra minutes and you didn't even have to pay for it. See you tomorrow on the Daily Boost.